Jackson Shank here with the MAAC ahead of the Men's Lacrosse Championship airing on ESPNU on Saturday. Dave Scarcello taking some time, the head coach of Marist, who just took down Sacred Heart 12-8 in the semifinal. Dave, you're playing for your fifth title tomorrow. How are you feeling ahead of that matchup?
Yeah, we're super excited. The guys set a lot of goals at the beginning of this year, and thus far they've started to hit some of those milestones, but we've got quite a few more that we're chasing right now. So the guys are super excited, and they're certainly putting in all the work to get there.
8 unanswered goals in the semifinal from the 3:30 mark in the second period to the 14-minute mark in the fourth. How does your group look to replicate that success against Siena?
Yeah, I think the guys needed to get settled into a big moment. No matter how many times you reach those games, I think. That's why you play this game at this high of a level is to be in those moments where the emotions are super high, and sometimes no matter how many times you're there, it still catches you off guard a little bit. And I think once they got settled in and just started to get back to playing our type of ball, that's what really allowed them to make those plays both on the offensive and defensive side and manage, the unforced turnovers to limit some transition looks that allowed Sacred Heart to jump out on a lead, and then it allowed us to just get settled in on both sides of the ball.
Does a run like that remind you of any of your time as a player?
I mean, we certainly jumped out in the championship game in 2015. I believe we were up 9-1, but we learned very quickly that that game was a one-goal game in the fourth quarter. And, that's MAAC lacrosse. I think that's lacrosse across the board. Like, you're never out of a game, and you have to control the ebbs and flows and the runs that occur in lacrosse.
Now, you were the most outstanding player in that 2015 tournament. Is that the level of play that you're seeing from Sean Mullins right now?
Absolutely. I mean, Sean stepped up big time, especially in that second quarter when we needed a boost. But I think too, just the confidence that the guys on the offensive side have with each other and the way that they speak to each other is what's allowing him to really take those big steps forward into these big moments.
And last year, of course, these two teams matched up in the semifinal. What can you learn from that before you two take to it on Saturday?
Yeah, again, I think the emotions are going to be such a huge factor, and at this time of year, you're just riding adrenaline. So, we've been preaching all year of just making sure that not only are we making those heart and hustle plays, but we're doing it with great lacrosse IQ and making smart decisions in these big moments. And I was really proud of the guys and how they responded yesterday, going down 5-2. I thought they started to really turn their brains on and make the smart play and the simple play, and we got to stack those now and try and build on that momentum.
If you could walk out of tomorrow knowing you did at least one thing right, is it those moments where you take a step back and you kind of see the whole picture?
Yeah, when you walk off of a field in a big game like that, whether it's last year's semifinals or you're walking off of a championship field, you're just hoping that you don't leave the field with any regrets. And I think to do that, got to make sure that you're emptying the tank from a hustle perspective. And today is where we have to have no regrets, and the amount of work and preparation that we put in on a really short turnaround. Doesn't matter how well we know a team or know each team in these conference games. Like, we got to put the work in and earn every minute of it.
Coach, I wish you the best tomorrow. Best of luck against the Saints.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.